Imagine this, the entire universe with its billions of galaxies, stars igniting, and cosmic dust swirling in an endless dance. All that vastness, all that potential narrows down, converges to a single determined cell. A microscopic spark of life ready to embark on an incredible journey. That's right. Before you were, with all your quirks and complexities, you were basically a cosmic lottery winner, one in billions, racing against the odds to meet an egg. A biological free-for-all with the ultimate prize, existence. Beautiful, yeah. But let's be honest, also kinda gross. A messy, miraculous beginning. Here's a wild fact. Prepare to have your mind blown. You started life looking way more like a tiny creature from a sci-fi movie than a miniature human. Seriously, you were unrecognizable. I'm not kidding. For a hot minute, you had a tail. A real honest-to-goodness tail, an actual wiggly tail. Not just a little nub, but a temporary part of your body that would have made anyone do a double take. A fully functional but short-lived appendage. And those webbed fingers and toes? What's up with that? Yeah, you basically had built-in webbing, like you were ready for a swim meet before you could even breathe air. You even had tiny slits in your neck area, which later disappeared as you developed. Just one of the many odd steps on the road to becoming you. If anyone had snapped a picture of you back then, during your tail-wagging, webbed-fingered, slit-sporting phase, your friends would let you live it down. But wait, hold on to your hats, because it gets weirder. Much, much weirder. At one point, your intestines, the very things that digest your pizza now, the engine of your digestive system, grew outside your body, just hanging out in the embryonic breeze. They just kind of hung out there, doing their thing, developing and maturing in the open air before twisting and curling back inside where they belonged. A carefully choreographed dance of organ development. Talk about awkward phases. Puberty has on this. Now let's talk brains. The control center, the command hub, the source of all your thoughts and feelings. Your brain was growing at light speed, a neural explosion, a symphony of connections being forged. By the time you hit age 3, when you were busy learning to walk and talk, your brain was already 80% of its adult size. An astonishing feat of early development. And get this. Back then, in those early years, your noggin had more neurons, more brain cells, than there are stars in the Milky Way. Let that sink in for a moment. That's right. You were basically a walking, babbling galaxy of brain power. A tiny human with a universe inside their head. And while I'm on a roll, while we're diving deep into the weird world of babyhood, let's not forget the truly bizarre stuff babies do. The strange and inexplicable behaviors that make them so endlessly fascinating. Ever seen a baby munch on their own hair like it's the most delicious thing in the world? Or slap themselves in the face with those random reflexes? A tiny, uncoordinated ninja warrior. Here's the kicker, the ultimate gross-out moment. Inside the womb, floating serenely in amniotic fluid, babies sometimes swallow their own poop. Yes, you read that right. It's called meconium, and yeah, it sounds disgusting, like the worst smoothie ever, but it's totally normal, a natural part of the developmental process. So let's recap. Tails that vanish before you're born, neck slits that disappear as you grow, webbed hands and feet ready for action, inside-out guts, a temporary detour in organ development, galaxy brains, a universe of potential packed into a tiny skull, and a poop smoothie for your first meal. Bon appetit. Human development, it's gross, it's weird, it's utterly bizarre, and honestly, it's a miracle any of us make it out in one piece. A testament to the resilience of the human body. If you want to keep uncovering the strangest, most mind-blowing facts about your own body's journey, if you're hungry for more biological oddities, hit subscribe and buckle up. The adventure is just beginning. There's a lot more weirdness where that came from. So stay tuned and prepare to be amazed.